committee of this project, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a co-technical committee organizer of this project. We have here a lot of specialists, a lot of Royal Thai Navy SEALs who are helping us. And right now, as you can see, we are putting the helicopters on the fundaments, preparing the fundaments on the helicopter, and then we will sink later on the helicopters on these fundaments to the seafloor.
We're here at the Deep Sea Port on Almakam on the east side. It's very windy here.
Yeah.
You're going to transport them round to Bangtao on the west side, on the west coast. Tell us about the schedule. What's the plan then for this week?
Yeah, now today we have moved all the aircrafts close to the pier. Tomorrow we start to tie them up on the fundaments. After that we will make balance checking, safety checkings with the big crane, go to the sea, let one down, one up, that we are absolutely safe when the real deal is coming on the 24th. On the 23rd we are going then to put the aircrafts on the barges and sailing around to the west coast and then sinking them. On the 24th the sinking action starts until 28. And until 28 in the evening we have sank down the 6 helicopters and 3 of the Dakota planes. And the last plane we keep on the barge until 29 when we make the grand opening with our tourism and sports minister, with the TDA president and the governor.
That'll be the big ceremony, should we say, or the last part.
This is the opening ceremony of this underwater park.
If everything goes to plan, what time do you think that will be, that ceremony, that final part?
29, before 12 o'clock a.m. Yeah.
Obviously it depends on the weather, right?
Yeah, it always depends on the weather, but we have actually the information that will be fine again. It's only now here, this east wind, now in the moment we didn't expect it, but in the morning the weather is okay and the wind is not that strong. The moment also we are looking if we can remove the wingtips, because the wing is closed by the wingtip, and if we have the possibility to just take off the wingtip, we can make it possible for the small fishes and for the small microbes directly to looking for shelter, to breed, and this should be an interesting case.
These are for the 4 planes. Do you think the planes are going to be more interesting for the divers once it is installed, or the helicopters, or is there no difference?
It's an aircraft park, you know, you can see it as a helicopter, as a plane, this is nice. And anyhow, only people with a TDA specialty diving license in wreck diving can go in the planes. Otherwise they can only dive around the park in plane. Because if you don't have this special education, you can hurt yourself, and this is the last thing what we want with it.
You mean because of the sharp objects on some of them? I noticed on one of the helicopters.
We will remove most of it, of course, but it's always sharp, and metal is metal, and they go under the water, so you have to take care of this. The safest way is to dive this wreck is around, look on the fish, they will come immediately. It's called also not more artificial reef. The first it starts as a FAD, fish attracting device, and it gets then an artificial reef with the years.
Do you think the fish themselves will like this? I mean, obviously they'll go in through the windows and the openings, but the openings at the front look quite big. Do you think you'll get some big fish coming in?
Directly. They will come immediately, taking the new houses. We give them quite huge villas to live in, and it's an attraction for all the people coming to Phuket.
Right. This obviously been delayed since the 4th of May, I think it was original time. Do you think it was better to have delayed it for the safety reasons and put back to November now?
Of course, and everybody know in May the monsoon time is starting, and the waves and the wind, especially on the west coast, come very high and hard. So this time is much better because we have eastern wind, so we'll have not waves in this area. We will going to sink it, and it will be quite good.
So straight away, do you think divers will want to come straight away, because obviously it is the high season too, with more tourists, more divers?
Of course, a lot of divers. This will push a lot of the diving industry. We have the big press here, TV teams from around the world are coming, and we are already planning the next park like that in Khao Lak.